Welcome to another episode of How You Coffeelin. Now, a viewer has mentioned to me that she actually says it, How You Coffeelin. Look, as I mentioned before, it took me 2 seconds to come up with the title of this show, so I'm okay with you pronouncing it however you feel. Now that I think about it, that might have been the same amount of time and preparation that my parents put into choosing my name. So maybe it makes sense to me. Anyway, on today's episode, we will be drinking the Wicked Joe Organic Coffee's Organic Fair Trade Wicked Italian. Now, Wicked Joe's is based in Topsham, Maine. Excuse me, I even thought it was going to say Maryland instead of Maine. How silly. Topsham, or might be pronounced Topsham, or Topsham. Kind of the coffeelin of Maine, I guess. And Maine, when we think about it, we think of many wonderful things like Jessica Fletcher on Murder, She Wrote, or Portland, but not the Portland you're thinking of, or Augusta, but not where the Masters is played. Really, we should all learn a lot more about Maine. Anyway, picked up this Wicked Joe Organics coffee, so now I'm going to go ahead and read more about it off the back of this coffee bag. Now, Wicked Joe's describes themselves as responsibly grown, wickedly roasted. A lot of wicked being used here. Oh, now that I think about it, isn't wicked like a big Bostonian thing to say? And then maybe they say it up in Maine, too. I've always thought of wicked as more of a British thing. And anyway, it's really annoying. I'm not about to do a Bostonian accent. I don't do accents, plus it's just way too early in the morning. Wicked, Boston, the British. I guess it's all terrible sports fan bases, right? Anyway, I have no problem with Boston or the British, really. So Wicked Joe's, again, great things about it. The Wicked Italian's what we'll be having today. Though when I think of Wicked Italian, I think of the Olive Garden or Fredo Corleone. So that might be a little bit of a concern going into this. But anyway, back to Wicked Joe's. Wicked Joe, a family-owned and operated business, produces exceptional organic coffees based on long-lasting partnerships with organic farmers around the world. From crop to cup, we are committed to sustainability and quality in our products, minimizing our environmental impact and empowering our partner farmers. We are proud of our delicious coffees and thank you for helping us grow this vision with your purchase. Well, so far that is the best description off the back of a bag that I've gotten. Obviously it hit home on all of these words we hear a lot with coffee or with hipsters or with that kind of feel to things, but it does really matter where we get our coffee from and that we are supportive of our coffee producers as we enjoy our cup of coffee. Now, Wicked Joe's is Maine roasted, as it says on the back here with a nice little logo of the state of Maine, and it's a certified B corporation. Now, they explain that too as well, which is great. A certified B corporation meets the highest standards of verified social and environmental performance, public transparency, and legal accountability to balance profit and purpose. We are people using business as a force for good. That's fantastic. I can't say how much I enjoy the phrase balance profit and purpose. I try to do that with my comedy and my life as well. So far, Wicked Joe, despite its very reminding me of Bostonian accent name, still seems to follow along with a great philosophy towards coffee and towards life. And so now I'm really looking forward to going ahead and drinking this coffee to start my day. So let's go ahead and do that. Here comes the Wicked Joe, Wicked Italian. Ooh, wow. What a punch. What a wicked punch, I must say. Might be like Mickey Ward, the great Bostonian boxer. Why am I making so many Boston references when we're talking about Maine? I'm really sorry to the state of Maine. But what I must say to Wicked Joe's, they have made an excellent coffee here. This might be the best coffee I've enjoyed so far on How You Coffeelin. Let me have another sip again. You know, if you're a fan of dark roasts, it just comes at you pretty hard and full-bodied, but it tastes really good, and I'm very impressed. Specifically, again, I'm pretty high on the price points that you're paying per bag, and I got this at Sprouts. It was on sale. It was just $10 a bag on sale. Of course, I'm sure it retails somewhere between $11 to $12 or something along those lines, so you could easily get it online. As I mentioned, it's available at Sprouts markets, which are in places across the country. So I really enjoyed it. I was very impressed here. And then when you take a look at the aspects of it, you know, we get a little annoyed with phrases like organic and sustainability and all these hot words these days. But I really do think that Wicked Joe represents that, and then now backs it up with a very delicious cup of coffee. And when you do have those partnerships with farmers and you care about them, it really shows through as well in the taste. And I gotta say, woof, responsibly grown, wickedly roasted. I've gotta say, they've hit on it, even though I'm getting really frustrated with the phrase wicked at this point. But that's just me. It shouldn't affect you. And as I mentioned, I think you should go out and get this cup of coffee. Let me have another drink again. So to answer the question, how am I coffeelin? Any other adjective that you'd like other than wicked, I'm feeling that way. Just a synonym of wicked, but please not that word. But feeling really good. Feeling like I'm on back in the relaxing Cabot Cove, Maine. That's where I feel like. Now that might be a concern, because if I'm a guest star, I'm likely to get murdered. But anyway, it feels really good enjoying this cup of coffee. I highly suggest you check out Wicked Joe's. So, another sip. And hope you have a great day. You know, it seems appropriate that I would end saying, ooh, wicked good time, a wicked, yeah, and I don't really want to do